Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now for this video, I like to review a horror movie that I watched just the other night. Now it was made in 2023 and it originated from a mock 2007 Grindhouse trailer that was originally shown as a double feature. Now the movie stars Patrick Dempsey and Addison Rae. It was produced and directed by Jeff Rendell, Roger Birnbaum and Eli Roth. And that movie is called Thanksgiving. Now, as per usual, guys, before I say anything further about the movie and give me thoughts on the storyline as a whole, I'll just read the synopsis on the back of this new Blu-ray, just in case you're not familiar with it. There will be no leftovers. After a Black Friday riot ends in tragedy, a mysterious Thanksgiving-inspired killer terrorizes Plymouth, Massachusetts, the home of the holiday Thanksgiving. Picking off residents one by one, what begins as random revenge killings are soon revealed to be part of a larger sinister holiday plan. Will the town uncover the killer and survive the holidays, or become guests at a twisted holiday dinner table? So there you go, guys. That's the synopsis for the 2023 American slasher movie, Thanksgiving. Yeah. Okay then, guys. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the movie and give me thoughts on the storyline as a whole. Yeah. So yeah, well, it was quite an enjoyable little slasher movie. Eli Roth was really on the money, as he always is, directing this horror movie. It had some pretty brutal, gory kills, and a rather gripping whodunit plot thrown in for good measure. We had this crazed killer dressed in wearing a John Carver mask and like a kind of like a hat, like a reminiscence of the kind of Coachman would wear, or even a demented Guy Fawkes. Yeah, basically 1 year on from this big Black Friday, this tragedy occurred at this big supermarket at the Black Friday sale. Hordes and hordes of people invaded the store, and they stopped at nothing, to snap things up and that, even to the point of killing. Yeah. So this seems to act as a catalyst to spark off this spree of killings by this mysterious John Carver masked killer. 1 year later from that event, basically goes around picking people off who he thinks like had something to do with what happened in the store, basically. Yeah. So yeah, so as I say, some pretty gory kills in this. Yeah, it is kind of a self-aware movie as well. There's a little bit of tongue-in-cheek in it as well, thrown in. Yeah, but oh my word, there is some brutal kills in this, guys. There really is, yeah. And yeah, he's good as the police officer. Yeah, Patrick Dempsey. Yeah, and yeah. So I'm keeping it in my collection. I wasn't too sure at first, to be honest, when I first started watching it, because its main fault, I thought there was too many teenagers in it. And that's just normally the case with these American slasher movies. They pile them with teenagers and that, and I could not find, when the movie started, I could not find myself rooting for any of the characters. In fact, most of them were downright annoying. Yeah. But yeah, I couldn't say this is the fault with a lot of these movies now, guys. I've said it before, there's, you get them quite common. There's no characters in them what you can root for, But as the movie went on, it did start to pick up on that, once the killer started on his spree and that, it did start to get more and more engaging. Yeah. So yeah, so that's basically the story. Really, you get this mysterious mass killer picking off these people who thinks got some sort of connection with what happened in the store, when they all went riots on the Black Friday. Yeah, and very brutal scenes in that store as well. I've never seen so many people go mad in a store, the Black Friday sale and that. Oh yeah, we're just grabbing everything up and that, punching and kicking that, and shoving people out the way, kicking people and that, and it was some quite I won't go into too much detail, guys, about the deaths. A couple of deaths occurring in the store, which of course is, I suppose, is stretching the bounds of possibility, isn't it, really? Because although people do tend to go mad during these Black Friday sales, they stop short of killing each other just to grab a telly or something like that, or a hi-fi and that. Yeah, but oh yeah, real riots in the store, guys, at the beginning. Yeah, so I suppose you could say that starts the movie off with quite a bang. Yeah, but yeah. other than that, other than the fact that the teenagers like were a bit annoying, I can't really fault this movie at all, guys. You know, I did go into it like with an open mind because, as you'll know, if you've been watching my videos, I've had some stinkers lately, and I mean stinkers. You know, so I heard all the hype about this movie Thanksgiving, and when I seen it at HMV on Saturday, I thought I'd pick it up and give it a go and that, you know, along with Lord of Misrule. But oh yeah, yeah, I'm going to keep it in my collection. I'm going to watch it again with the commentary by Eli Roth, you know, and but it's got some other special features on here, guys, as well. It's got deleted and extended scenes, outtakes, Massachusetts movies, Eli and Jeff's early films. It also includes behind the screens, Gorgle, and commentary with Eli Roth and Jeff Rendell. Yeah, so there you go, guys. There's all the special features on this edition of Thanksgiving. Yeah. But getting back to the crazed killer, you never know where he's gonna pop up. You know, he pops up on all sorts of places and that. You know, and he's brandishing this big axe and that. You know, ready to sort of like take people out. You know, he's got no mercy whatsoever and that. You know, and not only does he kill people with his axe, there's also one or two traps set. He seems to have set for them. You know, for his victims and that. You know, and pretty. We'll talk about Jigsaw's traps, you know, the pretty lethal traps as well. The sort of like tie in with the axe killings as well, you know. But yeah, as I say, there is traces of you know, self-awareness in this movie, like tongue in cheek and that. So I suppose you could describe it maybe as like to a degree a black comedy, you know, but over a very brutal black comedy as well, guys. As I say, the kills are really brutal. There's one particular killing, guys. I won't go into detail on that, you know. But oh my days, I've never seen anything like that. Never seen anything like that. Oh God, my jaw just dropped open. You know, when it flashed on screen, what he done in that, yeah. And what he does as well, from time to time when he's killing people, or he's about to kill people, he broadcasts it on the internet and that. You know, John Carver basically striking again. Basically, he seems to be trying to gain some kind of notoriety, you know, for behaving like so fiendishly and you know, menacingly and that, you know, killing people and that, you're just taking people out, like, you know, and the authorities do try to set a trap for him and that, you know. They set up this Thanksgiving like parade and that, you know, but I won't say what happens there, you know. And again, some pretty brutal, well, as I say, I won't go into detail about that. Yeah, I thought the whodunit layer was very well done, you know, because I didn't guess the identity of the killer, you know, and when it was revealed at the end and that, my jaw dropped open. I thought, wow, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, but I won't go into detail about that, you know. If you haven't seen the movie, I won't spoil it for you. But I did not guess the identity of the killer, guys. I had one or two people I thought, well, maybe, you know, but you know, I was proved wrong. Yeah. So, but yeah, very well done, the whodunit layer. Yeah, I always like it when, like, the killer, you don't know who he or she is, you know. You always like that. Whereas when you know who the killer is, it takes a little bit away from the movie, in my opinion. But it's always good to have a mysterious mass killer in a horror movie and that, you know. So, and this is a movie as well as horror. This is a movie that deals with like commercial greed and consumerism, as is evidenced by the people in the store, you know, going mad for all, snapping up all the goods and that, you know. They're just like greedy shower, you know, just barging into the store, screaming their heads off on that, you know, and just acting like a gang of kids, like in a toy store, really, and that gang of overzealous kids in a toy store, you know, grown adults and that, acting like that, you know, real aggressive and that, you know. And this is the catalyst, I suppose you could say, that sparks off the killings a year later. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, so you know, very, as I say, very brutal movie in many respects and that. But as I say, you've also got that tongue-in-cheek layer and that, you know. I suppose like there's certain scenes like what you might bring a smile to your face, you know. One particular scene, getting back to that really brutal killing and that, you know. Well, I'll leave it for you to see. You'll see what I mean when you watch the movie. Yeah. All right then, guys, on to our 8 now. For Thanksgiving. Yeah, I'm going to give this one. I think I'll give it. I think I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah. So yeah, 8 out of 10. I'll say I'm going to keep it in my collection and that, you know, because I did enjoy it. But as I say, the week it had a very weak opening, like with all the teenagers and that, you know, yapping and that, you know, and acting a bit daft and that. Anyway, as I say, like it's the movie's main fault, guys. There was too many teenagers in it and that, you know. And as I say, this is time and time again with these American movies. There's too many bloody teenagers in them, and I wish they just cut them out, you know, and start putting more and more mature people in them and that, you know. All right, you can throw in a few teens and that. I've got nothing against teenagers being in horror movies. I'm just saying, they put a little, they put too many in, and the way they sort of like the banter and that, it does get a bit irritating at times. Now, the way the American teenagers talk in these horror movies and that. I don't need to go into detail what they say, but you know what I mean, don't you? Yeah. But yeah, so 8 out of 10, guys, for Thanksgiving. Yeah. Okay, then, guys, that concludes my review of the Eli Roth directed American slasher movie, Thanksgiving. Have you seen Thanksgiving? What did you think of it? To share my thoughts and that it wasn't a bad little slasher movie, yeah, leave your comments down below. I'd be very interested. Oh, and I do believe, I don't know how true it is, there's whisperings that Eli Roth may be doing a sequel to Thanksgiving. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know if it'll come to fruition, but I've heard whisperings that he's got a sequel in mind. Yeah, but there you go. Yeah. I like the way Eli Roth tied in the holiday of Thanksgiving with the killings and that. He sort of like he blended the two well. And I believe from his interviews, like he's always wanted to do a movie with a Thanksgiving theme, and he certainly paid off with this movie, guys. Yeah, I can't fault him at all. Very well done story in that. And as I say, the kills were really brutal. And if you like these kind of movies, American slashers and that, I think you will enjoy Thanksgiving. Yeah. All right then, guys, that's it. All going well. I'll be back again very, very soon with another video. Oh yeah, the usual. If you like the video, please feel free to share, subscribe, comment, I'm sure to add as well, I'm going to be on live twice this week. I'm going to be on solo this Thursday doing my own live stream, and I've been invited by Scott onto his live stream this coming Friday. So cheers, Scott, mate. Yeah, I'm looking forward to joining that and that, making me debut on Scott's stream. Yeah, so there you go, guys. 2 live streams from yours truly this week. Yeah. All right then, guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed my review of Thanksgiving. Speak soon. Bye for now.